Okay, I think we're good to go. Glasses, no glasses.
Well, that depends. Cool or not.
We'll wait in the glasses. Okay. All right. Max should be here because I told him to be here early. Classic Max. Did our guest text you, or he's supposed to text you? Or?
Yeah, he was supposed to text me, but he hasn't. And I've been texting him and haven't heard anything back.
I honestly can't believe it that we reached out obviously to get a ghost and he said yes. We got a ghost. We said any ghost and a ghost responded and said yes. That's pretty cool.
Answered the ad, so
yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. We should be, I guess, I mean, he said he'd be here on time, but dude,
what the heck?
he's here. He just
That scared me.
I am here.
did you come through the walls or?
I took an Uber.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
I took an Uber here.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I assume ghosts would fly, but
Yeah. What's up, man? Thanks for having me on the show.
yeah, well, I appreciate it. I mean, we reached out.
Yeah.
We threw it on all the social media platforms, Craigslist. I think Craigslist still exists. We threw it on there.
Yeah, actually, I found you on Facebook Market.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We want to cover all our bases, and we were like,
It said there was going to be a pay for like $5.
I mean, we didn't write that. We can do that.
I saw it on there.
Since you're already here.
Yeah, I got the screenshots
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
on my ghost phone.
We could talk to our producer about that.
Sweet.
But we reached out. We wanted to have a ghost for our Halloween episode. We threw it out there as a guest, and then you just you wrote us back, and we're like, I will be there. And then you said basically that I will bring all the horror. I'll bring all the spookiness.
Yeah.
I'll bring all the scariness.
Oh, yeah.
So far, so good. I was a little scared.
Yeah,
when you
check
came.
this out.
Yeah.
Check this out. Watch. Ah!
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
She jumped.
What?
She jumped.
Yeah, I
her
saw
jump.
that.
Yeah, I
That's
saw her
good.
jump.
That was
I
good.
saw
I
her
mean,
jump.
I'm not your first ghost on the podcast.
That's true. You're the
Yeah.
first one we can see. Now,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
do you become visible to people?
It's
Is
the
it
whole
like a
thing. You gotta do some
manifestation?
paperwork and things like that.
Okay. Now, what's interesting is I assumed all these years that would kids would dress up as a ghost and they'd throw a sheet over themselves. That was like, a cheap costume. Maybe their parents didn't love them as much.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
actually, it looks similar to a bed sheet.
What did you just say to me?
Your appearance
What?
looks like a bed sheet.
What does?
But like that's not a dig.
What'd you just say
That's
to
a
me?
compliment. That kids have been getting inaccurate. I just assumed a ghost would be like see through.
So you think this is a child's outfit?
Yeah.
You know how much I paid for this?
Well, no, I thought that's just your body.
No, you can't see my body.
Oh,
This is a special
so you
spectrum.
you would be see through.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that on.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man.
That makes more sense. The only way we can see you, it's like the Invisible Man. The only
Yeah.
way we can see you is because you have the sheet on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be see through.
Yeah, this is
So one thing you replied was in the response email you just wrote ghost.
Right.
I'd like to know more about you. Like, who were you?
That's a classic ghost joke.
Who were you?
Who was I?
Yeah. Like your name, occupation.
Well, my name was Mac.
Oh, that's similar to our co-host, which
But it's not.
Has he said anything?
I haven't
Okay.
heard back.
It's not the same.
No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
said
no, it's
similar,
not.
Similar.
You would think, but it's
Right,
not. It's spelled
right,
different.
Right.
Mac with a K.
Oh, with a K.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
nice way to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting something. Hold on.
Okay.
The year was 1876. Ooh, bell bottoms were all the rage.
1876.
Oh, ooh. I was a young logistics driver for a horse company. And I liked to scrap around and make things.
Yeah, that sounds.
I was very scrappy.
Okay.
And I did a show, a theater show, for all the people in the village. Ooh. Did I mention it was 1876?
Yeah, and bell bottom.
And it was a great show. It was a good show that I did with my best pal, Nicholas Guggenberg.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I used to do a show.
Well, oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of show would it be?
Well, it was like a show with like two guys, just, in the 70s, just
The
hanging out. The
1870s.
1870s, just
Right.
hanging out,
Right.
talking about life and talking about nostalgia, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
From like
And-
maybe like 1790s nostalgia?
Yeah, 1790s.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I remember the name of the show. It was Brother, Where Are Thou, Brother?
Okay.
'Cause
All
we
right.
were brothers. I remember that.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Because I don't know if you know the name of this show, because we didn't really put it out there, but this show is called Bros and Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
My name's Nicholas.
Okay.
And my co-host's name is Max. So that's
Was it-
so
How do you spell that?
MAX.
It's nothing like Mac.
How familiar are you with movies and actors?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What's a movie?
Is this a joke?
No, this is the guy that answered the ad.
Do you see what I'm wearing?
What was his email?
It was Max.
His email was Max.
Yeah.
That didn't like
Yeah, just
ring
Wait
any
a
bells?
second.
just Max because I live
That-
to the max
Yeah,
as
hold
a
on.
ghost.
Look
'Cause I'm dead.
Look at underneath the sheet.
What?
I thought it was gonna be see-through.
It's
I can
not a sheet.
see.
I
I
saw
can
it.
clearly.
Yeah, I can
Hold-
see a glare.
What? Hold on.
No!
Max.
Come on, man.
Max.
You're better than
It was
that.
gonna be a good show no matter what, dude. You didn't have to. I would rather not have a ghost at all, dude.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Dude, I feel like it's a fresh start, man.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys look really similar.
Yeah, we're coming as zombies. I remember that.
No, I text you. I'm coming as a zombie.
No, yeah, you said, bro, zombies. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm down.
No, I said, what are you coming as? I'm coming as a zombie.
And I was like, assuming you were talking about like, you know what I'm saying?
I would have
We're
wrote
gonna be zombies
matching
together.
If we were supposed to be matching, I would have wrote. It's all right. All right, let's just you guys. All right, you ready? Let's start.
I mean,
the
I
show.
like your look, man. It's like you got the thighs just
dude,
showing.
Yeah, okay.
I
This
mean,
wasn't supposed to happen.
you're a married man,
This
bro.
wasn't. Let me know if it's a little too much.
It's too much.
But no, I meant like if it becomes more. I
You're
already
like
know it's much.
You're like a
but-
sexy zombie.
Yeah. All right. So now that we're like shaking it all off,
Yeah.
we got the ghost out of our system. I was so excited for that. It's whatever. Me and you can still hold it down. This is our Spooktacular 2021. And we're about to get scary.
Super spooky.
Okay. So,
I like to say spooky time. That's what we're gonna have.
interesting.
A spooky time.
and you made that up.
Yep, I made that up.
Dude, maybe that's what we'll call, maybe that'll be the subtitle for the episode. It'll say,
Spooky time.
Spooktacular is going to be a spooky time.
That's right.
Okay.
You know what's funny is
Yeah.
actually we're gonna do the youth costume party.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wanted to call it Spooky Time. And
Yeah.
they looked at me straight in the face. She's like, "That's the stupidest thing ever."
Yeah, yeah.
I was
Well,
like, "I'm gonna use that title somewhere."
100%, and I think it's going to be used for this. I got a couple questions I'm going to just sprinkle through the episode here. Some spooky questions. One of them is this, and it goes along with what just happened. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
How important was Scooby-Doo to society?
To society.
Yeah. Because I
real
was thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking, man, I think Scooby-Doo implemented the that we're always looking for maybe a conspiracy, maybe that
Yeah.
we're looking behind the curtain, things like
Right.
that.
The
And
man
I was
behind the
thinking-
curtain.
Yeah, and I was thinking, how now? Let me just ask a person, how important was Scooby-Doo in your life? This is something you watched at all, or
Yeah. I mean, I watched it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I remember the theme song, and I actually
Can
only
you-
remember one edition of the theme song.
can you
that I heard on the radio?
Okay,
once.
can we cut to him? Okay, ready?
Okay. Here we
Go
go.
ahead.
So this isn't the traditional one.
This is the radio edit.
This is radio
Okay,
edit.
all right, cool.
It was like a
okay,
joke, all right?
Here we go.
Scooby Doo, where are you? I'm upstairs on the toilet stew.
Oh, okay.
Make
Come
it
back to my
quick.
camp. Just come back to
Make
my
it
camp. Okay.
fast.
All right. I like it.
Okay. All right.
So now, as a kid, were you into solving mysteries? I feel like after watching
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo, I'd walk around my house and try to solve mysteries.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe did you do that around your neighborhood? 'Cause
Yeah.
I know you're like a neighborhood like street rat.
Yeah,
kid,
yeah,
so.
definitely. I was I was a street kid,
Yeah.
like an alley kid,
Yeah.
just hanging out with bums.
Yeah. Oh,
Making up,
cool.
like seriously, just
Yeah,
making
yeah.
up my own like
Right.
journey and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out there.
And just trying to solve mysteries.
Solve
trying to-
mysteries.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That's super cool.
Yeah.
I dig that. Now, how did you do a lot of, let me say this. Did you trick or treat?
Yes.
I want to get down to the nitty gritty.
Yes,
Did you
I
trick
did
or treat?
trick or treat.
Now, I
Yeah.
wasn't allowed to trick or treat as a kid.
Okay.
You know, because
So you
I
just
was
had
a
a sad
good
childhood.
Christian. Oh,
Okay.
you can call it that too.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I wasn't allowed to trick or treat. You know, I'd do like I said, like a Hallelujah festival, and I'd get my candy there.
Legit.
But you did the traditional door to door.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I did the church thing.
Right, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we go to
yeah.
church to the
No, I'm
Hallelujah
not saying
thing.
you weren't allowed to do
Harvest
church
party.
thing. Right.
Harvest
But
gathering.
you definitely kept that secret from the church people, though. Am I right?
Yeah.
Though? 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
they-
like, hey, listen, church people, I don't trick or treat. And then you're out there
Yeah.
trick or treat.
No, yeah, I definitely did it.
What was your, as a kid, do you remember a costume that was like your favorite when you were a kid? Like, was there a single costume?
Yeah, when I was a real young kid,
Yeah.
Me and my sister were Power Rangers.
Ooh.
And she was the yellow Power Ranger,
Yep.
and I was the red Power Ranger.
That's dope.
And the funny thing is the mask didn't have any holes for the eyes.
Oh, that,
So when you would put the mask on, you
yeah.
couldn't see anything.
That had to be tricky.
Yeah, it was trick or
treaty.
treat.
That's sick. Honestly, I was trying to think about that ahead of time. Like, what was my favorite childhood costume? And I could not think of anything. I don't remember. Do you remember if?
I just remembered the time that I don't know what you were, but you just had a black eye.
Oh yeah, I think I was a hobo.
Nice.
Which, what would you call that now? 'Cause you
hobo?
can't say hobo
Someone
now.
down on their luck?
There's no way.
Yeah, you can say hobo.
Yeah, I would say.
I would say hobo.
I don't know, and I don't think we could only say it about 4 or 5 times on YouTube before we get kicked off. I'm not sure if we can say.
Yeah, but okay. Actually, my friend and I, when we were kids, we had this discussion.
Yeah.
Because we were hanging out with a bunch of bums.
I don't know if you can say that. Might be worse than hobo.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like there's bum and then there's hobo.
Right.
And a bum is somebody who's like a low life.
Okay, that has nothing to do with whether they have a home or not.
No.
Let's just make
No,
that
no.
extra clear.
No, I'm not talking about homeless people.
Okay.
Okay, so like a hobo. I'm not talking.
But I think I was a homeless person when here for Halloween. Yeah, I did. But go on, continue.
Yeah, see, I'm not talking about homeless people.
Right.
People that are down on their luck.
Yeah.
Okay. A hobo is somebody who is riding on a train.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got the little knapsack, like a stick with the bandana.
Right.
Right. And they just travel on the train.
Where do you think they go?
I don't know, man. Missouri.
Oh,
Is that a place?
Yeah. I think trains. Yeah, I'm sure they go to Missouri.
Missouri's a place.
Yeah, it's got to be at least one of them. Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I feel like Kentucky for a better life or work.
The West.
Right. Yes, the West. Right.
The West.
Like, especially, I bet you that whole thing started with, like, the gold miners and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's right.
And what is, can you look up what hobo stands for? I'm just curious to see. As we're saying it more and more, I do feel like it's a fun term. I do feel like bum is not.
Because when I would identify people as a hobo, they were fun.
Oh, yeah.
They were cool people.
Yeah. Okay. What is it?
It says a homeless person, and then it also says a tramp.
Oh, Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp. That's a good movie.
That makes sense.
That's fun. Picture this.
Yeah.
You.
Okay, I
You're
can do that.
standing on a street. On one side is a school. And that school is full of puppies. On the other side of the street is a hospital. And the hospital is full of kittens. It's a hospital for kittens. You're standing there. Yeah, a veterinarian.
Veterinary clinic.
Clinic.
Be specific.
It's too many
Okay,
words,
okay,
right?
okay.
Hospital's easier.
Okay.
You're standing on the street. It's dark. There's smoke. The wind blows. Then suddenly, an explosion goes off. Debris hits both the school and the hospital. One full of puppies, one full of kittens. Instantly, they both set on fire.
That's the sound effect I had for that.
You only have enough time to save one of them. Is it the puppies or the kittens?
Puppies.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah,
That
puppies.
was extremely quick.
Like I don't want to see a kitten die, obviously.
Okay.
But there's something about a puppy that's just way more.
They're
Think about it
puppies.
like we were, we had wolves. We
Right.
made them dogs as companions.
Man's best friend.
Right. Cats just became cats because,
Okay.
they need a smaller version of cats.
Cats are baby tigers. They're miniature tigers.
No, I know for sure.
Yeah.
And like, I don't really mind if they die.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just be honest
Wow.
with that.
I mean,
Especially
I could
around
get-
Halloween time. If you're a black cat, I'll set you on fire. I'm throwing you in a river.
Okay.
I don't want to be near
All
you.
right.
And especially if I see a black cat walking under like a ladder or something like that.
So
that
you're
cat's-
superstitious?
That cat's going to die. No, I don't believe in that.
you just want the cats to die.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think you're a monster.
Oh, yeah.
All
So
right.
you choose cats over puppies?
No, I would choose both
Yeah.
until I would just fight to the death until I saved both. Or at least half of both.
Yeah.
Maybe some puppies die.
Interesting.
Maybe some kitties die.
Yeah.
But at least I tried.
Right. Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like-
my dad used to play this. My dad told me this thing one time. He asked me this question one time, and it still stuck with me. There was these two kids. I was probably 10. These kids would have been like 3 or 4.
Wait.
And it was
This sounds spooky.
it is.
What are you about to tell me?
He says, same scenario you said. He said there's these. He named these 2 kids that we knew. He said they're both running to the edge of cliffs on opposite side.
Oh my gosh.
He said, "Who do you run after?"
Oh my
And I was
God. And
only
you
like
knew them.
10. I was
And you
like
knew
10 when
these
he
kids.
asked me that. And to this day,
Wait.
I sometimes will think about that scenario with different things, different people, and then I'm like, that is so like traumatizing as like a 10-year-old.
I'm gonna do your face.
Yeah.
Okay, you tell me that. Tell
Okay.
me the scenario.
Yes, Papa.
there's these 2 kids, and and you know them both. You know their families. They're both running to opposite edges of a cliff, and you only have time to save one. Yeah, and I still look like that constantly. Whenever I
Brain
think of that
frozen.
scenario,
Your brain
yeah.
just blew up,
Yeah,
melted.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I don't think I said anything. I think I sat there just in silence
Just-
for.
and then your dad just walked out the room?
Yeah. And
I
I
like
was like,
that.
"Great, Dad! Now it's Halloween every day."
Dude,
for
he's
me."
preparing you.
Yeah, I think about
Preparing
that
for your
scenario.
life.
I never even told him that, but that stuck
Dude,
with me.
That's why you said puppy so quick.
Yeah, I'm so used to having
You're
to
prepared.
choose one. Yeah. So that was simple.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
easy.
Okay.
All right. I thought about this. Since it's Halloween, on TV right now they're playing all the slasher films.
Right.
Okay. What would you do? Let's talk through a scenario if you were in one of those slasher films.
Okay, I'm in a slasher film.
Yep. So you're not a slasher. You're just in
Right.
it. Okay. So here's a scenario.
I'm like, okay, what era? Like 90s, early 2000s. I like early 2000s slasher films.
You know what? Let's go. Let's invent a whole new one right now.
Okay, right now.
So this starts right now. Okay.
right.
So look, we are going on vacation together. That's how most of those start. Okay.
Just
And-
2 bros.
Yeah. And
Vacation.
we're gonna rent a cabin.
Okay.
Okay. On a lake. It could be any lake, but
Right.
we're on a lake. Okay. And
Devil's Lake.
yeah. And get it. And as we're getting close, we stop at a gas station, and
Right.
there's an old man working the gas station.
Snacks.
Okay. Yeah, because we're getting snacks, we're getting Red Bulls, we're
Bulls.
getting banks, we're getting
Jujubes.
whatever we need. Okay.
Right.
They're bees.
No, Jujubes, the candy.
Oh, okay. So we get to the desk to pay, and there's this old man. He's got to
Okay.
be 87, 88.
Yeah.
Completely blind, so he only can hear us. Okay.
Who did this to this old man? Who's having him run this store?
Oh, that probably his wife or something.
Okay. That's
So he's tapping around.
Yeah.
And he's going, okay, that feels like a Red Bull, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he goes, where are you guys from? Okay.
Right.
We say, we're from Milwaukee.
yeah.
And he says, oh boy, what are you doing out here? And then he begins to tell us about this slasher film. Or not film, a slasher, a killer.
slasher scenario.
Okay, so now you take over, and what did the old man tell us?
Okay, he's like, where you guys from? Oh, well, you guys haven't heard of the knifer, have you? No, sir. What's the knifer? Oh, the knifer. Man, he's a bitter child.
So he's a child.
He's a child. He's really short and little.
Dude.
Yeah, he's the knifer. And he's notorious for playing with knives.
Whoa.
And his mother wanted to stop him from playing with knives. And you know what happened? What? He threw her down the stairs. And then he threw a knife in her back.
So wait. Threw it downstairs.
Yeah.
And threw a knife in her back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
got
that's what I just
it.
said.
Got it.
Yep. Then he threw her in the water.
Oh my god.
And she was still alive. She dragged that child down with him to a watery grave.
Wow.
But little did you know, the knifer comes back every year on the night of St. Patrick's Night.
then-
St. Patty's.
And in this scenario, it is St. Patrick's night.
Yeah,
Which is not St. Patrick's Day. This is a completely different day of the
It's
year.
a holiday
Yeah.
during Halloween.
Okay, so now we go, well, that guy was creepy, but what are the chances it's St.
yeah,
Patrick's
yeah.
night? He's still tapping around trying to figure it out. We sneak a couple things past him because
Yeah.
he's blind, he doesn't see it.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at the countertop.
Yeah.
And I see that he has a bunch of merchandise for the knifer. And I'm thinking,
right.
I'm thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, this old guy.
Yeah, he's just trying to scam us.
He's just trying to scam
So
us.
we drive, we get to the cabin.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Now, let's fast forward a little bit. We've hung out. We rewatched Squid Game. We're just hanging out there.
We
and
rewatched 13 going on 30.
Yeah. Okay.
Classic cabin, lake in the woods.
Classic us.
Trick.
And then lights go out completely out.
Right.
Okay. Everything goes. There's no
Yeah.
electricity.
Night.
Okay. I go to check my phone. For some reason, my phone died.
Whoa.
Okay. There's no cell service. Somehow the battery's just gone.
You were charging it too.
Well, yeah, I was in the middle of
yeah,
charging it, and
middle
it's
of
gone.
charging it. Gone.
And then we hear tap, 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 tap. We look, and there's a knife tapping, but you could tell he's trying to reach up to tap with a
He's
knife.
real short.
Yeah. And then we go, was the old man right? Now, what happens next?
Then Nicholas and Max, we barricade the door. We look out the window. We can't see anything but a silhouette. We see a little scurrying. It's running like a ninja in the night. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, a deer appears. And then we're like, dude, it's just a deer.
Oh, I just did it all the time.
Yeah.
End of story. That was
End of
great.
story.
That's how you survive a slasher film, is by realizing.
But
that
then- It turns out, it wasn't just a deer. It was the knifer, dressed as a deer.
I can only play a few seconds of that, or else we'll get demonetized.
Okay, yeah. He kicks down the door.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then he's like running, and
Yes.
we're running, but he's just
Right.
like, because he's got little feet.
tiny feet.
Yeah, little tiny feet.
Yeah.
And we're running. We're just like,
Yeah.
We're running, right?
Yep.
And then he's running, and we're like going down all these elaborate hallways. For some reason, this cabin has a lot of elaborate hallways.
Right.
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 And
It's
then
a mansion cabin. That's how
Yeah.
we stay.
We get separated.
right.
We get separated.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Then the lights are out.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Lights are out.
Of course, they've been out.
Then I get cornered.
Right.
Right.
By the little.
Yeah, by the knifer.
Yeah.
He comes up to me.
Yeah.
He stabs me in the kneecap.
Oh, dang.
Just stabs me in the
That's
kneecap.
all he can reach.
Yeah, just right in the kneecap.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, ah!
Right.
I should have bought that old man's merchandise.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I elbow.
He said, "Buy my merch."
yeah, buy my merch.
Yeah.
Stabs me in the kneecap.
Yeah.
Then I elbow him in the face.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then you come out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
In a truck, a
Right.
monster truck,
Right.
just tearing through.
Okay, so I
cabin.
got my hands on a monster truck.
Yep.
Sick.
Tearing through the cabin.
Yeah.
And then you just run over him.
Gotcha.
Simple as
and
that.
that's how you survive a
Slasher film. Easy as
Got
fuck.
it, dude. That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder, would you be afraid if it was a child killer?
Oh, definitely.
Not a person who kills children, That's
Like,
evil.
That's evil. I would like.
But if it was a
vengeance in my
child,
heart.
yeah. Now in this scenario we just made, which I think we should try to get produced.
Definitely. We should make that.
What do you think his main reason for murder is? Because people are gonna want to know his backstory.
well,
Just like if you had like a one sentence synopsis of why he became a murderer. Like, was he born that way? What do you think?
born that way, dude.
He
That's what I
was
think.
born that way.
Born that way.
That was in 5 words, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great. That's super awesome.
That's good.
I got this thing I want to do. I want to call it Top 5.
Okay.
Top 5.
What?
I want you to be scared of that.
Oh, is that what it
yeah.
is?
If we could do another take.
Sorry,
of that.
I was like, yeah, we popping
It's
off.
Top 5. Perfect. First off, I want to do top 5. Okay, you can stop now.
Why 5?
Top 5 favorite Halloween candy.
All right.
Top 5 favorite
All right,
Halloween
yeah.
candy. Now,
I wrote some down.
I
gotta pull it up.
That's fine. It took me some time to figure out what would be my top 5 because I'm growing up. I wasn't a big chocolate guy. I ate a lot of other types of candy.
Sure, yeah.
But then I kind of had to put it through the prism of like, what would I want now if I was out there getting candy? So I did a little bit of both. I like kind of like a mix of what I would eat now,
Right.
what I would eat then. And I figured we'd start with number 5. We get down to number 1. And we'll see if we cross on any.
Okay. Yeah.
So number 5 of my top 5 favorite candies would be a Snickers. That's my
Okay.
number 5. And
good.
obviously, it's probably one of the small ones. A jumbo Snicker would be awesome.
That's crazy.
That's a rich person who gives
Yeah.
out those.
That's like a house that has
But-
3 levels to it.
yeah. So it's
And like an iron gate.
Right.
With like the black bars.
Yeah, totally. It's
And
in my top
brick.
5, but it is coming in at number 5. Okay,
Okay.
so what's your number 5 top favorite
My
candy?
number 5, coming in at number 5, is an Almond Joy.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I love an Almond Joy, dude.
Okay, yeah. That's, I feel like, now, was that one of your tops as a kid, or is that now that you're
yeah.
an adult? Wow.
Yeah, as a kid.
Interesting, dude.
Yep. And
yeah.
as an adult.
I don't even think I ever tried one.
You've never tried an Almond Joy?
No, because for Halloween, I don't want anything happy or joyous.
We got an Almond Joys here, right?
Yeah, we do.
All right, maybe in a little bit. Maybe at the end, we'll put that as a bonus take at the end.
All right.
Let me try an Almond Joy.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 4 for me is going to be Skittles. Skittles is coming in at number 4.
Dude, Skittles.
Yeah, because there's always the little pack of Skittles, And if you leave them in your pocket for a while, they get all nice and like they're not so hard. You know what I'm
Sticky.
saying? They're like soft. Yeah, or sticky,
Or
whatever.
sticky,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't prefer them
Yeah,
sticky,
yeah.
but that'd be my number 4. What's your number 4 favorite top 5
My
candy?
number 4 is a Payday.
Payday.
Yeah.
Okay, coming in hot
Yep.
with the hot
Yeah,
takes.
dude.
Okay, Almond
Liv makes
Joy.
fun of me. Every time I get a Payday, Liv
Yeah.
makes fun of me. She's like, you're an old man.
Tight
Eats old man
move.
candy.
Yeah.
Tight move. I guess I'll have to try one of those. I've
Yeah.
never had one of
I
those.
love a
either.
Payday, dude.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
no chocolate in it. It's just peanuts and nougat. Okay. How do you say it? Nougat? Nougat.
We are canceled.
Yeah, canceled. Yeah, you know,
Okay.
it's just peanuts.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, moving on here. I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Number
3? Number 3?
3 for me is a Butterfinger.
Dude,
Coming in number 3.
man, you got some good ones on there.
Dude, I tried.
You got some good
I
ones on
tried.
there.
I tried.
I love a
As a
Butterfingers.
kid,
Yeah.
I would love it. You'd snap it in half, and it would just create that little pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how many do you eat? How many can you eat?
Oh, can I eat in a sitting? Ooh, Butterfinger is like one of those candies where you just like slam.
Dude.
You can just eat like over and over. They kind of get that chalky chocolate
I'm the
on
opposite,
outside.
bro. I can eat a Butterfinger, slam one down.
Yeah.
Like a full one.
Yeah.
But then that's it. Because it starts to build up in your teeth.
Right.
And it gets a little
You gotta
weird.
be willing to commit to the teeth.
Yeah.
for
I love
sure.
a Butterfinger, though.
Don't lay a finger on
On
my.
my Snickers.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So what's your number 3?
All right, so my number 3 is a Reese's.
Reese's only
Yeah.
at number 3.
Yep, only at number 3.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a big chocolate guy,
Right.
but I love a Reese's.
Yeah, neither am I. Like I'm not eating like a Hershey. Like whoever eats just a Hershey bar is a
Psychopath.
psychopath, dude.
Psychopath.
Now that is fitting for this month
Now,
because it's Halloween and it's scary. Okay, number 2.
Liv, what
Number-
do you eat?
Would I eat a Hershey's
Yeah.
chocolate bar? If it's the only chocolate around, I'm going to eat it.
Okay.
just gonna
What's your
do
favorite chocolate? Crunch.
Yeah. Crunch a Bunch, I think it's
know
called.
that.
You
Okay.
get it at the movie theater.
All right. So my number 2,
Number 2.
Sour Patch Kids. I love getting Sour Patch Kids at
Bro!
Halloween, dude. I love getting
My number 2 is Sour Patch Kids.
Get it in there, dog.
Bring it in, bro.
That's what I'm... It is what it is. Get in there, dude.
We're zombie bros. We're zombros. We're zombros because we like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. Sour Patch Kids, number 2. Sour Patch Kids are insane. They're 2 candies in one. There's first they're sour, then they're sweet.
Yeah.
And they were named...
kick you in the knee, and then they give you flowers.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You've seen the commercial.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
I can slam a big bag
You know
of
what's
those.
funny about Sour Patch Kids is they were made to look like Cabbage Patch Kids.
Whoa.
That was the marketing behind it, which we do have a couple. I got a vampire Cabbage Patch Kids here.
And I got like a zombie one.
That's dude.
Like an undead one.
Bro, I didn't even know you had that. That's tight.
Right here.
But that's what they were made to look like. So, but first they're sour, and if you wait long enough, they get sweet. Now, did you ever? Now, when I was a kid, and I went to the movies. Now, this is off Halloween, or we can pretend I went to see a scary movie. But I went to see a movie, and I would always get Sour Patch Kids. And then by the end of the movie, my mouth would be so sore, and it would be all like,
yeah. Because they're abrasive.
Does that look?
Yeah. That's the look.
Does that look okay?
Yeah, that's the look.
But I would do that, and then we'd be like, "Oh, let's go out to lunch afterwards," and then I wouldn't be able to eat lunch because my mouth would just be like,
it's like the sides of your cheeks.
yeah,
they get tore up.
And then kind of like the tongue,
Yeah, the
tip
tongue,
of your tongue burns
and the
for like
top
a day.
of the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
but
you can tell we eat Sour Patch
Yeah,
Kids.
well, I've learned now you pop a couple in, you let them dissolve a little bit, then you get that gummy.
Yeah,
it's like a gummy bear at the very end,
Yeah.
but it's got this. You can like stretch it out. So that's what I like. Number
I like
2.
that.
Okay. Let's say number 1 at the exact same time.
Okay.
So Liv, count us in to 3, and then we're
Okay,
gonna
are
say
you
our
both
number
ready?
1.
Ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Reese's.
Swedish fish.
Swedish fish.
Yeah.
Swedish fish it's in my top 10.
What if I said Reese's again?
That would've been- I love Reese's so much. It's my number 3 and my number 1.
Sometimes it's my number 3.
yeah.
Sometimes
Reese's,
it's my number 1.
especially for Halloween. Reese's is all I want. You can keep your Reese's Pieces. I don't want.
I love Reese's
those.
Pieces.
I can't do it.
ET candy,
They're and I like that.
Yeah.
but I don't like the taste of them. They don't taste like Reese's to me. They're a completely different.
They're different.
Candy. They
Completely
should be
different.
called like Roses or something like that. They're not
Okay.
the same candy at all.
I see
But
it, bro.
Reese's be my favorite. I love Swedish fish. There's something about Swedish fish. Now, have you ever had? Have you ever had a bad batch of Swedish fish?
Yes, where they're too hard.
They're too hard, and sometimes they don't really have any flavor.
Yeah.
They don't have that Swedish flavor.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's what you call the flavor. of a
Yeah,
Swedish
definitely.
fish.
It's a Swedish flavor.
What is the flavor of a Swedish fish? Can we Google
Sweet?
that?
Strawberry? No.
No,
Sweet?
It's not cinnamon.
No, it's
Are
definitely
you
not
just
cinnamon.
saying sweet?
Yeah, I'm just saying
Okay,
sweet.
Okay, I would say most candy. That's
It's
like the
just sugar.
profile, the flavor
Yeah,
profile. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say though, Reese's, like the Reese's pumpkin or the Reese's trees,
Yeah.
like for the different holidays.
Yeah.
That could be my number 1.
Now, 100%. I think my number 1 candy of all time, outside of Halloween, is the Reese's egg for Easter time. There's something about the percentage of peanut butter to that's just like perfect. Okay, do we have
It's
it?
a European berry.
European berry.
But they come in other flavors, guys.
Enchanté.
I don't know if I will eat any more of that.
Et parlez-vous
But
français?
I'm all about USA.
Oh, okay. You don't like them Europeans.
No. I did have an honorable mention, though.
I got 2.
It would be my honorable mention. Why don't you say one of yours first?
Okay, my first one is
He's like, raisins.
actually
No. Okay.
no. My number 1 runner-up was banana Laffy Taffies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So not just Laffy Taffy, it's got to be
the
banana.
banana ones.
I do
For
like
some reason,
banana.
they're just like...
Yeah. I like all Laffy Taffies, honestly,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there is something about banana that's
It's
just
different.
like, and some people, you either hate it or love it when it comes to banana
And also you get to
flavors.
say Laffy Taffy,
Laffy Taffy, and you can say banana.
banana.
That's super cool.
You
Okay.
could wear a banana hammock,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Call back.
put on a banana hammock,
Yeah.
and then just say, shake your Laffy Taffy.
Yeah,
Shake your
dude.
Laffy Taffy.
Sick. Now, I don't
While
know if
eating
there's a
a
song
banana.
about my next one, but my honorable mention was Twizzlers. Because for Halloween, you get the
Yeah.
little Twizzlers.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that is my favorite.
So I see there's the red vines,
Yeah.
and there's Twizzlers.
I was 100% going to bring that up. Red vines are disgusting.
Okay, and you're a Twizzler family.
Yeah, dude. Now,
See.
red vines are fun,
They are fun.
but they taste terrible to me.
I like red vines, but Twizzlers I can eat all day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you couldn't eat red vines all day, is what you're saying.
I couldn't eat them all day.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But I can
cool.
eat some of
Yeah,
them.
like a vine or two.
yeah.
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 What? Okay, what's your other honorable
My
mention?
second runner-up
Yeah.
is those weird peanut taffy candies, peanut butter. They're like, okay, if you're to draw, I don't know what the name of them is.
Okay.
If you're to draw like a classic candy,
Yeah.
they look like that. And they're always orange and black. And they're like just round little things, and they got the twist on the
I
sides.
feel like we need Scooby-Doo in the gang for this
Yeah,
one. 'cause
to
this
find
is a
out, to
mystery.
break this mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's these weird, like, every now
Gotcha.
and then a house will have them.
Well, if somebody
where
knows, leave it in the comments.
They're kind of like a peanut butter, like toffee or something like that. Yeah, they're really good.
Interesting.
And they don't have a label on them. That's why I never know what candy they are.
Gotcha.
It's just orange and black.
Yeah,
And that's it.
yeah.
There's
Gotcha,
no label,
gotcha.
nothing.
Okay. Maybe you could research that while we keep talking here. I'm not sure. Now,
Peanut butter, toffee,
I was going to
orange
save
and
this
black
for later,
wrapper.
but why don't we go right into the top 5 worst
Worst.
Halloween candy?
This is what I'm passionate about.
Okay. Now, I would say 3 out of your top 5 would have probably been in my top 5 worst, except for they're so bad I forgot about them. Okay, like I don't enjoy things like
Which
that.
ones?
Wait, is this what you're talking about right here?
Yeah. Yeah, those
What
things.
are those?
Toffee, I guess, or
Dude, I could
Just
slam those
toffee.
all day long.
maybe taffy.
Yeah,
Taffy.
taffy.
Wait.
Was I saying toffee?
Yeah,
Just
peanut
Peanut
butter.
butter kisses.
You were right.
Those aren't kisses. Kisses is a thing, right? Hershey's.
Oh, yeah.
Hershey's dominates. No
Yeah,
other
it's-
candy can be kisses. Hershey's got that on
They're
lock.
pulling it off. I feel like peanut butter kisses is a knockoff brand.
Yeah.
Even though they don't have a label. They don't have a name. I just call them peanut butter candy.
Gotcha.
But that's them. I love those things.
I have had that before.
Yeah.
I feel like those, though, that's something that's going to be like you're committing to possibly breaking a tooth or getting a
Oh,
now, when you're a kid,
You put it in your mouth, you softened it.
right. Oh.
And then-
there's
'cause you get that
techniques.
peanut butter
Well, that should be
flavor.
on- if there's going to be anything on the label, it should be that description
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So, top 5 worst favorite candies of all time. Why don't you kick us off with number 5?
The worst.
Now, number 1 would be the worst.
Right.
Number 5 would be like 5 away from the
Okay,
worst. That way
it's
everybody
my number
follows along.
5.
Yeah.
It's definitely my number 5.
Okay.
But I just can't stand this candy.
Yeah.
And I hate when people buy it.
okay.
I hate it.
Sure.
Stop buying this
Yeah,
candy.
yeah.
3 Musketeers.
3 Musketeers. Yeah.
Any of you guys eat them? Do you eat them?
Oh, I told Max that I will eat them if they're the only thing. I like sugar.
I'll fight people over that.
You want to hear something cool?
Yeah.
Number 2 for me, I'm just going to cut right to the chase. Number 2 was a tie between 3 Musketeers and one that I will save. It was a tie
Oh, okay.
for number 2. So we
Nice.
agree on that one. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
My number 5 for the worst one is any type of sucker.
Really?
I do not want a sucker on Halloween.
Okay.
If I'm going through my Halloween bag, I want
What about
candy.
This is probably like the worst sucker
Yeah.
for you. But the caramel apple ones,
Yeah, there's no
I love those things.
too much work.
They were almost on my top
a
5.
a popsicle. I understand the work of that, getting down to the stick. A
You mean like a-
sucker,
Wait, what do you mean popsicle? Oh, like a cold one.
like a popsicle.
Yeah, okay, all
But
right.
a lollipop or a sucker, I don't like that work. I don't appreciate that
Okay,
work.
yeah.
For every lick, okay, it takes way too long to get to the stick.
Okay, but here's the thing. When you have one in your mouth, you look cool. You're like the cool kid. You get to pull it out and be like, "What's up, guys? Hey, you're working on
But
your car." Yeah.
what about a candy cigarette?
Candy cigarettes?
I remember I went to the corner
yeah.
store with
I
your
definitely
uncle
remember
one
that.
time, Bo.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were so cool. We got our candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I was just like so pumped to have it. And we
Yeah,
just walked
yeah.
around all day like.
Oh,
with
I've
a
definitely
candy
done
cigarette.
that.
Well, I felt cool buying
Yeah,
it.
I feel like every
Yeah.
kid has done that.
Yeah.
And it's weird that candy.
I
can
guarantee
do
they
that.
don't make it anymore. Or if
Yeah.
they do, it's like
Just
a
sugar
a
sticks.
special- Yeah. For
They're just
sure,
called
for
sugar
sure.
sticks.
Okay, so anyway, sucker. There's
Okay.
no. I don't care if it's a blow pop, anything.
Just a category.
Yeah,
I like
the
that. You're
whole
picking a category.
Suckers. I don't like. Okay, what is your number 4?
Okay, my number 4 is hot tamales.
As worst candy.
Yeah. I hate them. I hate hot tamales.
That is my second favorite movie candy. Not Halloween candy, but
hate 'em.
movie candy. That's insane.
They ruin my day when I have them.
That is hurting my brain to even think that. I just assumed everybody liked it.
Yeah, I just don't like that.
So what?
It's like
it's cinnamon,
right, but it's the high spectrum.
right?
It's like saturated with
right.
cinnamon.
It's called Cinnamon on the Spectrum,
Right. And it's
Netflix.
when
this
you
summer.
when you put a saturation of cinnamon like
Yeah.
Big Red, right? Because that's cinnamon, right? I hate that flavor.
That's insane.
And what's funny is
cinnamon is one of my favorites.
is Leon's, which is
Yeah.
a famous
custard
custard
place,
place
yeah.
here in Milwaukee.
Custard is ice cream for those outside the
Yeah.
city of Milwaukee.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a custard place,
Yeah.
and they have a cinnamon ice cream or a cinnamon custard.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah,
It's not.
I'll
Take it. Now, do you like Mike and Ike's? Because Mike and Ike's are the fruit version of.
Oh, I love Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
That's almost type
Dude,
5.
Sometimes both at the same time, dude.
That's
I do
weird.
both.
You're a weird
dude.
man.
I'd be like a little lime, a little cinnamon.
You
get
ride
in
on the
there.
wild side.
Do you think we should blur this out, or I don't know if we got that in the budget?
No,
but
don't
we
blur it out
should.
because I think it would make it look worse.
I almost just started like shaving my back, just out of like pure. All right. So my number 4,
Okay.
Smarties.
Smarties. Oh, the little
Smarties,
powdery
the
ones.
Yes,
I like Smarties.
Smarties. I have to eat the whole thing at once to get any satisfaction,
Okay.
and then even then, I'm like, I'm just eating chalk.
I would never go out of my way to buy them.
No,
But if they're at a party, a baby shower,
Right.
a wedding shower, I don't know.
well, let's narrow it down to Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
If
Okay,
they're-
they're Halloween.
no,
If
no,
they're in the
but-
bag,
yeah.
you know, they're not gonna be the first candy I reach for.
No.
But when I'm sick of eating candy and I just
Right.
got one of those laying around,
Right. I'll have this medicine type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it reminds me of. It's like baby
yeah.
aspirin.
Did you ever see there was a trend going on where kids would take the Smarties and then they would pound them
Uh-huh.
and like make them into powder,
Snort
and then they would not
Oh,
snort 'em.
okay. Sorry.
Which I think I feel like in my life I've snorted
Oh, a Smartie?
Smarties.
Dude,
I feel like I've definitely
you're
have
like,
done that.
I'll be a
Yeah.
genius.
No, but they would act like they're smoking it. So they would pound it until
Yeah.
it was powder, and then they go and then
Oh,
Like breathe out
like it
powder?
was smoke.
yeah, it's
That's
definitely not
pretty-
healthy.
We should try that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we should try it.
It's just sugar. I mean, we're
Yeah.
inhaling it anyways. Can't be
Well-
that much worse to exhale it. What?
What?
Dude.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. All right,
All right.
so my next. Oh no, you're next. What's your number?
My
3?
next, my number 3 is York peppermint patties.
Yeah, I could see that.
I can't
could
stand those
yep,
things.
Yep. And they are giving out on Halloween.
Yeah.
You'll get that in your bag every
Yep,
once in a while. And somebody's
every
thinking
once
like,
in a while.
"Ooh, I'm spoiling these kids. Give them a York peppermint patty."
Yeah.
And kids like, "I don't want this."
You know what that's for? That's for the moms.
Yeah, that's
My mom
true.
would always take them.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm like, take them.
she's a York girl.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 3, double bubble.
Double bubble.
Double bubble.
What is that?
Pull a picture of double bubble. Double. You'll know exactly when you see it. Double bubble is gum.
Okay.
And again,
The
people
pink stuff.
think we want that, but we don't want
The
that.
pink stuff.
It's blue and yellow. The packaging.
Okay, let me see it.
Double bubble. It's one of those things that you'll get like 50 of them at the end of your trick or treating or whatever.
Oh, dude, you're crazy. I love those things.
but they last like 5 seconds where you're like, I gotta.
I don't
pop
care.
another one.
I put 50 of them in my mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
have to. They don't last long, and they're just. I don't know. I'll
Okay,
pass.
but when I chew gum,
Yeah.
I can only chew it for a few seconds anyways.
No matter how.
I'm the
strong
type of
it is.
person when as soon as the flavor's gone, I spit
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I could see that.
Yeah.
But I love those things.
Okay, so I think you're on to number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, there's 2 number 3s here. That's why. Lemon heads.
Lemon. What?
Yeah.
Lemon heads are great.
hate 'em.
They could be my. There
Dude.
might be top 10 Halloween candy for
No,
me.
no.
Lemon heads, dude.
Get that
I'll-
outta here.
I'll pop lemon heads.
They're so weird.
Well, they're sour. They're lemony.
Yeah, but they're like not good.
Oh, okay. Hot take on the lemon heads. All right.
You
I
can
get
write a
it.
comment. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, number 2, like I said, was Three Musketeers, but also tied with Baby Ruth. And I'll tell you why. Hold on. I don't know
God.
the difference between a Three Musketeer and a Baby Ruth.
Are you
No,
serious?
I don't know the difference.
Are you
I
insane?
could eat one back to back and go like, wait, what?
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, Baby Ruth was going to be on my top 5.
I don't even know what a Babe Ruth is, honestly. But every time I see it, I think of Babe Ruth, just sweaty baseball player.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. Or like $100,000. I think
$100,000.
aren't
I think
all
I-
3 of those the same candy bar?
I don't know. You know what we need to do?
Yeah.
Taste test.
Yeah.
We need to do a taste test. We
So
need
we'll
to
make a
settle
note of
this.
that. We
Yeah.
need 3 Musketeers. We need Babe Ruth and $100,000. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
they're exactly the
No,
same.
I think you're insane.
Okay.
Baby Ruth is one of the best candies.
You didn't put in your honorable mentions either.
it was almost there. It was almost there.
All right. What's your number
Okay.
1? Number 1, favorite or worst favorite candy to hate.
Baby
Oh,
Ruth.
I think I like that. Number 1.
My number 1.
Yeah.
Which, whenever I see it,
Yeah.
I run from it.
Okay.
Black licorice.
Yeah, I don't know who that's for.
Yeah. What
It's
is that?
Definitely for old people that have lost all sensation.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that triggers a little bit of
You know what
taste
it
in
is?
the back of their mouth.
It's from the Great Depression. I guarantee you.
Yeah. They're
It's
like,
from the Great
oh
Depression.
crap, our licorice went black. It's moldy. They're like, just give it to people.
Yeah,
And people
yeah.
are like, I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that accent.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
So hungry.
Give me my black licorice. Yeah, totally.
It's like, I'm sick of eating dust.
Well, my number one that actually invokes pretty much the same response would be Tootsie Rolls.
Are you insane?
Dude, I hate Tootsie Rolls, dude. They're so disgusting.
I need to do number 5. And Tootsie Rolls are going to be my number 5.
Tootsie Rolls, they're too small. The chocolate taste is so artificial.
They come in
and
different
fake.
sizes, first of all.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're not getting a bunch of different sizes on Halloween.
Sometimes you get the large ones.
I mean, if you're at a church event and you win a game, maybe you get a large one. But for the most part, you get a handful of. You know what it is? Somebody goes, "Oh crap, we're out of candy. You're the last kid at the door. Let me just give you a handful of Tootsie Rolls."
Oh my gosh, that's so disrespectful.
Yeah, you know another thing too is that like kids that are like between the ages of like 1 and like 10, when the kids eat Tootsie Rolls, they just drool chocolate.
Okay, Tootsie
The
Rolls.
whole time, dude.
Tootsie Rolls.
Now the fruit Tootsie Rolls,
Those are the good.
I'll
Those are
mess
good.
with those.
Those are the good.
I'll mess with those.
Those are the good.
Hashtag those are the goods.
You know what? I'm taking this is gonna be hard. I'm taking Reese's off, and I'm putting Tootsie Rolls on.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Dude, that
Talk
is
about
insane,
a
dude.
slasher film.
Yeah, I think you're just coming at me, just trying to hurt my feelings. Now, did you have an honorable mention for worst candy?
Oh, you know
I
what?
did write down an honorable mention. And this might be a hot take.
Okay, give it to me.
My honorable mention for worst Halloween candy, so basically it's my number 6, Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
There's no point.
Wow.
There's no point.
I like a Kit Kat.
I don't like
every
a Kit.
now and then.
There's really nothing to a Kit Kat. If you're going to eat a Kit Kat, just eat a Reese's. If you're going to eat a Kit Kat, just eat a Snickers.
Okay.
Just eat a Butterfinger. What's the point of the Kit Kat? For me, there's no
You know
point
what?
of that.
I just read a fun fact today
Yeah.
about Kit Kats.
Yeah.
That they actually recycle Kit Kats that are not like good. They weren't formed well.
Yes.
And they mash them back up and put them in between. They make that filling in between out of
Proves my point.
Kit Kats that weren't good enough.
Yeah. It's a very secondhand
read that
candy.
today.
I felt that in
Maybe
the
you're right.
flavor. Do you remember the jingle? Can you sing it?
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Yeah, cut right to the second half of it, but I like it
Yeah,
anyways.
there's more to that? What is it?
Yeah. Well, you know,
Give me a break.
there it is.
Give me a
yeah,
break.
dude.
Jazz.
And then the second part?
Break me off a piece
Yeah,
of
okay.
that Kit Kat
I love a
bar.
take of you just doing it all the way through, but I actually appreciate it.
Yeah. No, that's
Did you
good.
have an honorable mention for
Yeah,
worst?
it would probably be dark Hershey's chocolate.
I thought
dark
you-
chocolate.
Yeah, I thought you weren't a chocolate guy, but you went dark chocolate on me.
No, for like
Oh, worst.
Worst.
Yeah. Sorry. Dude, a ghost came in.
Was that the Pope?
Maybe confused. Okay, I got a question for you, and this has something to do with our costumes.
okay.
Okay.
We're zombies.
Yes. Are zombies Halloween?
Huh. Yes.
Okay. Explain.
We were just watching Hocus Pocus literally
Okay.
like 2 seconds ago.
Yes.
We were warming up for the podcast.
Right.
We watched Hocus
Which I realized that was the first time I ever watched it.
Pocus. Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, in my head, Hocus Pocus is one of my all-time favorite Halloween movies.
And you've
then
never
just
seen
5
it.
minutes ago, I realized, oh no, that's the first time I've ever seen it.
I grew up watching it as a kid,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen it in years.
Right.
So
Yeah, but then I realized, I wasn't allowed. There was another thing I wasn't allowed to do was watch Hocus Pocus. But for some reason,
Yeah.
so many things from it are like ingrained in my brain that I just made up.
Yeah.
I must have like pretended I watched it and just like made up the story in my head.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyways, Hocus Pocus zombies. What is?
Well, there's a zombie in the movie.
Right, I saw that. Yeah,
it's
so
a
I guess,
Halloween movie.
So if Hocus Pocus says it, it's Halloween.
Okay, I feel like if you were to throw on any zombie movie during Halloween time, it would fit perfectly.
That's true. But most Halloween or most zombie movies don't take place during Halloween. That's why
That's
I
true.
get confused.
That's
like
true.
they're mostly like
Never
an
thought about it like
outbreak, zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
things like that.
Which we could talk about outbreak movies, because like there's contagion movies
Yeah.
and then there's zombie movies.
All right. Well, let's do a whole episode.
Yeah.
On like.
And there's
whether
like there's some movies that people think are zombie
Right.
movies, but
Yeah.
really they're
Because-
a contagion movie.
Frankenstein is an ultimate costume. He's the ultimate but he's not necessarily a zombie. But he is a zombie. No, he's not a zombie.
He's not a zombie.
He's
He's a
parts
creation.
put together.
Yeah, he's a creation.
Okay. That leads me to another question. Who do you identify with the most? Here's a list.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah, he's like, well,
Just
my father.
the universe?
Yeah.
I was like-
Who do you identify with the most? Frankenstein, Dracula, the Wolfman, the Mummy, and this is a sad one, the Invisible Man. Who do you think you identify with the most?
The Invisible Man. Oh. Hello, darkness, my old friend. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's not true. Man, those are okay. Who do I
think I'll start. I think because I thought about this earlier. I think I identify most with the Wolfman.
You,
yeah.
Okay,
me
I
personally, I'm a little hairy. That's for one thing. Don't look. But but I think also, the Wolfman. He turns into a wolf when there's a full moon. Okay, and I feel like for me, there's times where I'm in a good mood, everything's going great, whatever. But then maybe I'm like hungry or something happens that kind of sets me off.
And then you're just like,
and then I'm like,
whoa, showing off over here.
And then like I rip my clothes off and whatever. But I feel like that's what I identify with the most. It's like uncontrolled anger. All these old Universal monsters are allegories for like situations in life. Yeah, I feel like the Wolfman is like uncontrolled, maybe like anger or whatever. Right. So, but that's what I identify with, and I was curious to who you identify.
Yeah, I'd probably be Frankenstein.
Yeah,
which is Frankenstein's monster.
Right. Let's be clear.
You're not talking about Dr. Frankenstein.
100. Well, unless you identify as Dr. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah. No, but I think the monster, okay, why would you identify with his monster?
Well, I think growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
This is like our therapy session right now.
Okay.
I think growing up as a kid, I was like misunderstood. In a lot of ways.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And then I felt like I was like, because I moved around so much.
Right.
As a child.
Right.
I felt like there were so many different parts of me that came from different places. So I had no identity.
That sounded like a No, that makes sense. I think, and I think that's obviously what that story is from. It's like that represents like somebody who's not like the rest of us,
right?
Dracula,
and he didn't want to be a monster,
right?
They treated him like one,
right? Exactly. I think Dracula is an allegory. Is that? Am I saying that word? Is that the proper word? Allegory.
I don't know if it's the right word.
Well, anyways, I think Dracula is for like a woman chaser, obviously.
Okay.
I think the Mummy is. I don't know what the Mummy stands for. I could really care less about the Mummy.
Yeah.
But the Invisible Man is that again. That's like more sad. Somebody who feels invisible, like they're not being seen. So a lot of these are sad. For sure.
Just
for sure.
Tragedies.
Yeah. And I guess that's why it's Halloween.
Yeah, I guess so.
You want to get to our top? We decided we're gonna do top 5 Halloween movies.
Let's do it.
Okay. So do you want to kick it? I'll kick it off.
Okay, you kick it off.
Top 5 Halloween movies for me started with number 5, and I got some honorable mentions. Now, again, I didn't I don't know about you. I'm not super into scary movies. Never really have been. What do you? Are you into scary movies?
Yeah, I used to be super into scary movies. And I just thought they were hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I had a good time just watching them.
Sure.
But then I watched the remake of The Evil Dead.
Gotcha.
And then that just changed me. I was like,
it
made me all creepy.
Yeah,
like, I was all
creeped
out.
Yeah.
Like he did a really good job with that movie.
No, I never really been like if it's on or whatever, I'll watch it. But I'm not like super into like scary movies. So a lot of mine are like from like my childhood or whatever. So these are my top 5. Number 5, coming in hot. Number 5 is The Addams Family.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Which
5.
one?
Yeah, the first one.
The first one.
Yeah, I like the second one too, but I really like the first one. Addams Family. I think because I watched the black and white shows also as a kid, and they don't hold up as well, but they're very funny. But the movies still to this day are like
such a good movie.
Good. Yeah, that's my number 5. What's your number 5? Oh no, go ahead. You got more?
Okay, so I was just picking movies that I like to watch on Halloween, like in the season.
Okay, yeah.
So my number 5 was E.T.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Which is it's a Halloween movie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Until the other day, I saw it on like Twitter. Somebody was saying one of their favorite Halloween movies is E.T.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, because it takes place during Halloween.
It's such a good story. You don't think about it as a Halloween movie, but it is.
Yeah, because they wear the costumes and stuff. And is that where you were inspired for your ghost costume?
Yeah.
Was when E.T.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, that makes sense.
I was doing E.T.
Okay, my number 4 is Ernest Scared Stupid.
Dude, Ernest.
Now, Ernest is one of my favorite series of movies. He saves Christmas. He goes to camp. Goes to Camp is one of my top movies of all time anyways.
Man,
but Ernest Scared Stupid, if you've never seen that, watch it this year. Dude.
Is that the one with like the mutating things?
Yeah. And there's like a really, witch and all this stuff.
Yeah, really weird mutating things.
That was like one movie as a kid that my parents were like, it's got a witch, but it's Ernest. So you go ahead and watch that. So that
it's Ernest.
Yeah, it's one of the, so like one of my some of the only things I know about witches is from Ernest Scared Stupid. So that's my number 4.
Okay.
What's yours?
Harry Potter.
Okay.
The first one.
Yeah. Yep. I've never seen any of the Harry Potters.
Yeah.
I probably don't watch it.
I wasn't allowed to watch those
Gotcha.
as a kid.
So we got something in
Yeah,
common there.
but then like when I grew up, Liv and I we decided to binge watch them.
Remember where they were like burn the books?
Yeah.
That was awesome, dude.
I
I just remember like I was like burn those books. I was like right along with the main because I wasn't allowed to read them.
Yeah.
All right, so my number 3 is Casper.
Dude,
Casper is love Casper.
Yeah.
Dude.
When we were doing the ghost bit, I was like, I should call myself Casper.
Casper.
But I was like, eh.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you went down the route you did. But Casper is one of my favorite Halloween movies. That just feels good every time it comes on.
Yeah,
For
that's a good one.
years, I loved it as a kid. Then I did not like it. I did not want to watch it. I refused. And I know Liv is a big fan of Casper. She's like a giant fan of Casper.
Yeah.
But I would try to watch it and just wasn't a fan. But then I fell in love with it again. And that's my number 3. All right, what's your
That's a
number
good
3?
one. Number 3 is Under Wraps.
Okay. All right. I dig it.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's just a fun movie.
Yeah.
Fun to watch.
It's great. My number 2 is Young Frankenstein.
Okay.
Young Frankenstein. It's it stars Gene Wilder, who's from here.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's one of my classics, all black and white. And so to me, it's what I grew up watching. So it's like one of the funniest versions of Frankenstein. ever.
Yeah.
Okay, number 1.
Okay. Wait, number 1 or number 2?
You're number 2. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, my number 2.
Just go to number 1.
Yeah, just number 1.
yeah.
It's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Like a Disney Channel movie.
Yep.
It's called Halloween Town.
Yep. I get it. I was a little too old. I'm a few years older than you.
It. I probably was a little too old.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you.
I was like, that's a good movie.
I saw that and I was like, that's for kids. And I was probably like 8 or 9. But yeah, Halloween Town. Now, my number 1 is a Disney Channel original movie. And mine is Under Wraps. That is my number 1 favorite movie of all time.
Respect.
I think it's they did a remake of it, but I will never watch that. I refuse to watch that. I'm all about that original one. To me, it's super funny. It's the only Mummy movie.
Yeah.
Except for Brendan Fraser's The Mummy. I do like Brendan Fraser.
Right, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Which, Under Wraps, like, when it comes to the costume for Mummy, one of the best ones ever.
Yeah, dude, it's so terrifying.
Yeah.
The guy who's in the Mummy costume is the voice of Patrick on SpongeBob.
No way.
Yeah, dude. He was also on
That's
Coach.
why it's so good.
Yeah, dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
What is your favorite cliche costume?
My favorite cliche?
Out of all the, there's like tons of costumes people do every single year. What do you think is the best one?
Probably pirate.
Yeah. I was going to say something else. I'm going with pirate. Pirate, anytime I see a pirate, I'm like, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're a girl dressed as a pirate, just go back home and change.
Yeah.
Because
what are you doing?
There's no female pirates.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It was
Arg.
the 1500s. Yeah.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah. Can you do an impression of a pirate?
Yeah, I could do one right now.
Do it.
Okay. Hey, my name is Carl. I'm a pirate, and I like to download movies.
Good take.
Yeah,
That's
good
what
take.
you should go as this year's for Halloween, dude.
Yeah.
You should go as a pirate.
I'm
And
a movie pirate.
Yeah, you just have like a little laptop. Just like,
Yeah.
what are you? I'm like, I'm a pirate.
Yeah.
Dude. But you still have an eye patch.
Right.
That'd be sick,
Yes,
dude. That'd be sick.
No, let me try it again. Let me try like an
Go ahead,
1800s
real one.
Arrgh. I'm a pirate.
Okay. Classic Max voice. Classic Max voice.
I'm going to get your booty.
Okay.
Give me the gold.
Yeah,
Booty
dude.
means gold.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Booty is gold. We
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
We call it booty. It's gold.
Dude, you should just be a booty pirate this year. And you're just constantly
booty pirate.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I love that.
And then you go, I'm the captain now. Yeah, dude. Yeah,
And
dude.
it's like those shorts that say juicy, or like
Yeah, dude.
the sweatpants that say
dude.
juicy.
Yeah.
My pants say booty,
Booty,
pirate.
it's got gold.
It
Yeah,
says
booty pirate, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good costume.
Yeah.
A booty pirate.
Booty pirate.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, here's another take on booty pirate.
Yeah.
You are a butt.
Oh, yeah. I like when you just get like farther and farther away from what the description is. And you're just you're a butt with an eye patch.
That's an eye patch.
Yeah, dude. You're a booty pirate, dude.
And a hook.
Yeah, dude. He gets it, dude.
Curly hair.
Booty pirate, dude.
Booty pirate. It's just a butt.
Yeah, dude.
It's so stupid.
This is what the podcast is for.
yeah.
Just you break things down and reconstruct it.
I need to make this. I can make a butt.
Dude.
I can make this happen.
Dude, imagine you going door to door. You ring the doorbell. Ding dong. The door opens, and you're just a giant butt, and they're going, "What are you?" And you're like, "I'm a booty pirate."
You can't tell.
And they're like, "Yeah, you know." And then they're like, "Why?" You're like, "Booty's gold." You had to
booty's
walk them through the
gold.
whole
Yeah,
step how you got there.
Because
That's
booty
sick,
means
dude.
gold.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Man, that's
I'm
good.
ruining my makeup.
Yeah, that's good.
My eyeshadow.
Yeah. And I appreciate you went full force as a zombie.
Yeah,
like
dude.
you did the dark. It's funny because you did all the dark from my eyes and he put glasses on. You're not be able to see. Now he looks terrified.
I'm like crying.
What do you think the difference between a ghoul and a goblin is?
Goblins, they're cool.
Yeah.
They're just cool guys.
Gotcha.
They like to skateboard. And a ghoul
Yeah.
is somebody who's too cool for school.
Too cool for school.
So goblins are cool,
Right.
but ghouls.
I always
too
picture
cool.
a goblin is a creature that is protecting something. So I always feel like some other evil creature is like send on the goblins. The goblins,
yeah.
they they're the ones standing in front of like gates, keep gates closed.
Yeah.
They stand at the entrance of a cave and they allow you not to go in a cave.
Goblins are small, tiny creatures.
Right. Okay.
That's how I picture them.
Gotcha. Yeah. And so they're constantly fighting off evil ones.
Yeah.
And they're nameless creatures that die for the sake of probably like some type of warlock or something like that.
Yeah.
Or a giant. But a ghoul, I think, I'm not sure what a ghoul is.
I feel like, okay, goblins, they run in packs.
Yes.
Like, there's like
Right.
a pack of goblins.
What do you call a pack of goblins?
You call them gaps. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not self-explanatory. It's
No,
just like,
just
oh,
gaps.
yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
And
you
then
call
a
'em a gap.
ghoul, what you're taking a ghoul?
A ghoul is like a singular creature. Just
So,
single
right.
creatures.
So a ghoul is kind of like, it's a broad term
Yeah.
for something
They're
creepy and
they're
scary.
lonely. They don't have family.
Right.
They're more
They could
introverts.
they could be from like either another planet or they could be from another dimension. And for
Maybe.
some reason, like somebody opens a portal and a ghoul comes out.
Yeah.
And then I feel like a ghoul is what's under your bed. And a
Right.
goblin is protecting gold booty.
Booty.
Yeah. Dude, we should be booty goblins, dude.
Booty
You
goblins,
can be a
bro.
booty pirate. I'll be a booty goblin.
I like
That'd be
it.
sick, dude.
Yeah, just
okay,
get all
'cause I'm always
scrappy.
wondering like, I always wonder what's a ghoul to a goblin.
What's a ghoul to the goblin?
What's a ghoul? That's a famous quote from Lil Wayne is "What's a ghoul to a goblin?"
Yeah.
and I always wondered that. What is a ghoul?
Yeah.
To a goblin? And who would win in a fight? A ghoul or a goblin?
A ghoul.
Now, a goblin does run in packs, so you
Okay,
will
if
factor
you're
that
talking
in.
about the pack. If you're
a
talking
single
about the pack,
ghoul versus a pack of goblins. What'd you call them again?
a gap.
Gap. Yep.
Yeah.
So a ghoul
Because
versus a
they're
gap.
a pack
Right.
of goblins.
A goblin. There. That's what I
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
They're-
Okay.
yeah.
So who do you think would win, a ghoul or a goblin?
I'm taking the gap.
Okay, yeah.
I think the gap would win.
Yeah, I
a
mean-
single goblin, no way.
Right, because they're very tiny little
Yeah.
creatures.
I feel like ghouls are crippled. Like their spines are broken or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That could be the case. 'Cause I like I said, I'm not even sure what an actual ghoul is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Now, I always like to check in on holidays. Do we have any holidays
Oh
on
yeah,
Halloween?
definitely have some. Well,
Besides Halloween.
I just
obviously,
wanted
of
to
course.
say real quick that your shorts are getting a little high.
Ooh, boy.
I want to check on that.
Okay, let me pull those down there. Okay.
Okay, so this is for anybody who's not celebrating Halloween. It's not your vibe. Okay, I got
Yeah.
some other things that you can celebrate this day. Okay, number one, it's National Caramel Apple Day.
Ooh, interesting. What do you think of caramel apples?
I love a caramel apple.
I had braces during my teenage years.
Yeah.
And I just like missed out on caramel apples.
Okay.
So I'm like not a fan. I'm
Oh,
not
I
really
love
a
'em.
fan of apples.
Yeah, I love them. My family, we used to love taffy apples.
Gotcha.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a taffy
Yeah.
apple. That's
yeah.
just a caramel
Sure.
apple.
Yeah, totally.
I think the brand is called Affy Taffies. There's a brand of Affy Taffies.
Affy Taffies.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's like, just a caramel apple with peanuts on it.
Yep.
Super good.
Yep.
Sometimes I get weirded out by them because they get like juicy where the stick is.
Okay.
And then the inside, like the seeds are kind of
Yeah,
weird
gotcha.
to me. And they just kind of gross me out.
See, this is why I'll never do it.
But
Interesting.
the experience is amazing.
even if you're grossed out.
Even
Because
if
it
you're
is
grossed out.
Halloween.
Well,
so.
it's the end of it.
What
When you
else-
get to the core.
Oh, sure.
When you get to the core of it.
Gotcha.
That would gross
See,
me
I feel
out.
like I would just lick the caramel off and then like move on to the
No,
next
dude,
one.
it's good. It's like the
Gotcha.
juice and the
Yeah.
goodness and
Yeah.
it's just life.
Gotcha.
Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
great.
there's a lot of Halloween-ish
Right.
celebrations, but the last one, if you don't want to celebrate Halloween, is actually National Doorbell Day.
Dude.
National Doorbell Day.
Have you ever played
Ding Dong
Ding
Ditch?
Dong Ditch?
I did it in a hotel. We just banged on the doors.
Yeah.
And we just run down
I
the
like
hall.
that.
Yeah.
Dude, that same block I described in past podcasts.
Yeah.
Richmond University in Chicago as kids.
right.
We would play Ding Dong Ditch, and
Right.
all the people knew us.
Right.
They knew it was us
Right.
doing it, right?
You little rascals.
And we did it all the time. We would just play Ding Dong
Yeah,
Ditch. We got to
yeah,
rush from
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And eventually, I would start playing Ding Dong, stay there and see what happens.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that's, you know,
That's terrifying.
Yeah, you ring the bell, and then
open
you
the
just
door,
stand there.
And there's just a kid there.
Yeah.
And you're like, did you ring my bell? And you're just staring at them.
Yep, and they're just like in a
That's
t-shirt.
Halloween all year round.
Just staring at me, and they're
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah, just don't.
bye.
And then you look at them and just ring it one more time. That'd be sick.
That'll be good. I didn't do that.
If you could be any killer from a slasher film, out of the major ones. So if you could be Freddy, Jason, or Michael Myers, not the comedian
Right.
from SNL, the serial killer.
They do have different names, right? No,
Myers, Michael Myers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one's which?
Mike Myers is the funny one. Michael Myers is funny depending on how you see it, but he's a
Okay.
killer for sure.
Okay.
So if you could be one of those three, well, are you familiar with those three?
yeah.
Yeah. So if you could be one, what would be the one that you'd want
Okay,
to be?
probably Michael Myers. And here's why.
Okay.
Because I feel like he moves really slow.
Yes. But
And
he
I
gets
like
to where
that.
he needs to go.
He gets to where he needs to go.
Yeah.
And I wish I had that power.
Yeah. You know, the Michael Myers mask is William Shatner.
Yeah.
And they bleached it.
Yeah,
So that's
super
a
interesting.
little tidbit. Yeah.
But
I
now
think-
it's like the newer movies because they keep making them.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's all grungy and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, yeah.
There's something crazy
100%, yeah.
about the first
Yeah,
one
yeah.
where the mask was almost like pristine.
Yeah.
Right? There's like something
'cause it's
insane
just
about
pure
that.
white. No, totally. I think I'd be Freddy. I think he has the most
Okay.
fun with his victim because he talks and he's in their
Yeah.
nightmares. and
He's
stuff
definitely
that.
like the most theatrical.
He's got that cool like claw
Yeah.
hand thing. I think it'd be
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, he needs some help with his skin.
Yeah, he could use some lotion. And then Jason is just the hockey mask. You know?
Yeah.
Now, any kid that I grew up with that wore a hockey mask was a bad kid.
Right.
They were always the ones getting in trouble. They were always the ones like the rest of the year they're talking back to the teacher.
Definitely true.
They're getting sent to detention.
Yep.
They're getting grounded. They're like, hey, I'm gonna come over this weekend. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then they call me 10 minutes later. No, I'm sorry, I'm in trouble. Any kid who wore a hockey mask for Halloween,
Yeah.
those are bad kids.
Definitely.
I don't know if you had
now,
that
if you were a
experience.
kid that had the hockey mask, but then had the little pump,
Yeah.
where the blood would come down,
Yes.
that kid was a psychopath.
Now, yes, exactly. Now, if you had the Scream mask with the pump of the blood,
Right.
you were awesome, and your parents loved you.
You were super
'Cause That
cool.
one was super cool.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get.
yeah.
yeah.
The hockey
so there's
mask
a difference.
one-
The hockey mask kids, those are just bad
psychopath, the Scream one, you were cool.
kids. Yeah, dude.
I didn't talk about my number one movie.
Oh yeah.
I just realized that.
Yeah.
Okay, so my
Oh yeah, and I have like a bunch of runners up too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, my number one is right now, like I would love to watch this like
Yeah.
in the Halloween season, is What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
The mockumentary and
Yep.
the show obviously is great. We're huge
Which-
fans of that.
Which you got some catching up to do in the new
I know,
season.
I know.
It's super
I know.
amazing.
I plan on
The
wa-
third
I-
season,
I'm gonna do it tonight.
yeah, it's the best.
I don't care how late it is. I'll
Yeah,
watch the
yeah.
whole thing tonight. Yeah, no, What We Do in the Shadows, if you've never seen it, it is awesome. It's basically vampires that live in a house together and
Yeah.
like comedy ensues.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
like a terrible way to describe it, but it's so good.
Yeah.
So I had a few runners up, honorable mentions. One is Beetlejuice.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
I know, Beetlejuice is right up there. That was
Man.
close. That would be like my number 6. Like
Yeah.
that's so rewatchable, so good. I also put down Double Double Toil and Trouble. That was a Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen movie, and both of them are in it.
Okay.
And if you, I don't know, I grew up watching all their movies. Like they
Yeah,
would do
yeah.
like direct to VHS movies.
Yeah.
And one of them was called Doyle. Wait, what is it called?
Double.
Double Double Toil and Trouble.
Dude, that's a tongue twister.
I got it out once. I was surprised.
That's a hard
You
title.
never watched that. Well, I don't recommend you watching it now. What I do recommend people watching, because if you didn't grow up watching that, don't watch it now.
You're just like, what
That's
am I
creepy.
watching?
Yeah.
What is this?
What I do recommend them watching by Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen is the song "Give Me Pizza."
I was just about to say that because you're talking about them. I was like, remember that one
Watch,
bit?
Google or go on YouTube and search "Give Me Pizza," Mary-Kate and Ashley
Yeah.
Olsen, and let your day just be
Just
filled with joy.
Watch it 5 times, then
Yeah.
watch the slow-mo version.
The remix slow-mo version. It's even so much better.
Put it on the pizza.
Yeah, dude. If you especially if you've just watched a scary movie
Yeah.
and you're a little too scared,
Yeah.
put on the pizza song. It'll change your day.
Watch
Okay.
it in the dark. Put
So
a
that-
blanket over
yeah.
your head and just
It'll-
watch like this.
Yeah, yeah. I meant that it's gonna make you feel better. That's
Yeah.
what I.
Oh,
But then
okay.
the slow mo version.
The
might
slow-mo
scare you.
version, yeah.
I did write down for my honorable mention Hocus Pocus until I realized I'd never seen it before. But
Take it off the list.
Yeah,
Take it off the list.
I gotta take that off. But also I put on The Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's a good one.
Here's the debate. Here's the debate.
Okay.
I consider that a Halloween movie. What do you consider it?
Okay.
It's either Halloween or Christmas.
You consider it Halloween.
Yeah.
Liv, what do you consider it?
Christmas.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Halloween movie.
Halloween, Christmas. I say it's a
If you
Thanksgiving
say
movie.
Okay.
What we're gonna say?
I say if you say both, I'm in the episode right now because you can't say both.
It's a Thanksgiving movie.
Okay, I'll take it I
Because
don't
it's
know
a
how, but
transition between
Right.
Halloween and Christmas.
You're looking at it from like a meta perspective,
Yeah.
A macro. Let me zoom out.
Yeah,
And look
fill
at,
yourself a turkey.
Yeah,
You're like, man, ooh.
yeah. To me, it's a Halloween movie.
Feeling good.
When I'm in the Christmas spirit, I don't want something that is gonna give me little goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? Like that movie's gonna give me tiny little goosebumps, and I'm not here for that. So that's why I would always consider that a Halloween movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Do you do the do?
I did the do, and then I stopped drinking sugary drinks. So now I don't the do. So
That was a Baja
Yeah.
Blast for those who couldn't see.
Sweet.
I was drinking it.
Well, listen, dude. I mean, I don't know if this was a spooktacular.
It was spooky.
But I do think we talked about some Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that, for us, we're not massively into Halloween, but I
Yeah.
think it was good. I think it was our first holiday episode.
We're trying stuff. We're experimenting things.
I can't wait we're not even experimenting. We're just doing it.
We're
dude.
doing it. Yeah.
I can't wait till Thanksgiving because we're going to eat on air.
Yes.
Next to the microphones. Christmas.
Yes, sir.
We're going to get each other gifts.
Wow.
Maybe Secret Santa.
This is
Maybe
news.
Santa will be here.
Maybe Santa will be
Holiday
here.
episodes are going to be a staple in what we do.
Yeah.
But it was a nice way to kick it off with Halloween.
definitely.
Can't wait to get scared.
I can't wait to make.